AI for social good is on the rise. Many organizations in the public, private, and non-profit sectors are deploying AI for social, positive initiatives with varying degrees of success. The potential of AI to reduce socioeconomic inequality, one of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, is yet to be realized. The Civic AI Lab, a cooperation between the University of Amsterdam, the Free University of Amsterdam, the City of Amsterdam, and the Dutch Ministry of Internal and Kingdom Relations, was launched to address this challenge. This lecture presents how. But first, let's go back to 2015. On September 25, 2015, at the annual United Nations meeting, 193 countries signed an agreement on 17 Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs, and their associated 160 targets. These goals aim to move us towards an inclusive, just, and sustainable society by 2030. The first goal is to end extreme poverty. Other goals focus on health, education, sustainable energy, climate change, and reducing inequality. Over the past 5 years, some hopeful results have been achieved. For example, the rate of children and youth dropping out of schools has decreased. Access to safely managed drinking water has improved, and women's representation in leadership roles has increased. At the same time, there is still an enormous amount of work to be done in the next 10 years. The number of people suffering from food insecurity is on the rise. The natural environment continues to deteriorate in an alarming rate, and dramatic levels of inequality persist throughout the world. Can AI help achieve the SDGs? In a recent study published in Nature Communications, Vinuesa et al. Attempted to answer this question by mapping AI's impact on United Nations 17 SDGs, both the positive and the negative impact of AI. Vinuesa and colleagues found that AI has a positive impact on 82% of the societal targets, 93% on of the environmental targets, and 70% economic targets. On average, AI had a positive impact on 80% of the SDGs. AI, for example, enables the creation of circular economies and smart cities that efficiently use their resources and underpin low carbon systems. AI, however, also has a negative impact on 35% of the SDGs. AI, for example, may require large computing centers that have very high energy requirements and carbon footprints. But what stands out is the negative impact of AI on SDG 10, reducing inequality. AI is both an enabler and an inhibitor of inequality worldwide and in many socioeconomic areas. In part, this is because AI is often used with the aim of optimizing speed or minimizing cost, rather than, for example, promoting equality of opportunity. Take Amazon's AI recruitment system, which was developed to speed up the hiring process. It turned out to penalize women applicants because it was built in ways that are blind to historical, social, and cultural gender biases. Or take the recent controversy in the UK, where an algorithm was used to predict final exam results for students who were unable to take their final exams because of the COVID-19 pandemic. This was thought to be a quick and cost-effective way to assign grades to students. However, because the algorithm was calibrated using location data instead of relying on individual performance alone, it produced biased results for students from less advantaged socioeconomic backgrounds. AI can thus perpetuate existing socioeconomic inequality, but it can also help promote equal opportunity if it is designed, developed, and deployed with consideration of socioeconomic and historical context. And this is precisely what we aim for with the Civic AI Lab. The lab's vision is a society in which citizens from all walks of life, including those at the margins of society, have equal opportunity to contribute to and benefit from an innovative and thriving society. The lab's mission is to develop AI technology that promotes economic and social human rights, such as the right to health, education, and employment, while respecting fundamental human rights such as privacy, non-discrimination, and equality. The Civic AI Lab, or CALE, has three key research directions: the use of the data that represents citizens and communities in society better and deeper, the development of fairness measures that respect differences between citizens and communities, and the development of custom-fit algorithms that put people and communities central, not technology itself. Our research is practically oriented and at the intersection of explainable AI, responsible AI, and socially aware AI. That is, we build systems that, one, enable the integration of moral, social, and legal values so that data can be processed in a responsible manner. Two, are able to explain their rationale by design in ways that humans understand. And three, can interpret, comprehend, and influence human behavior and adapt to their behavior to interact and collaborate naturally with humans. We currently have 5 projects in the areas of health, education, well-being, environment, and mobility. And each project aims at increasing action perspectives on equality of opportunity, in this case in the city of Amsterdam, with the help of new AI technology. For example, in the health project, we develop and use differential fairness models that build on the intersectionality theory and take into account interlocking systems of power and oppression along overlapping dimensions such as gender, race, sexual orientation, class, and disability. And in the education project, we develop Seldonian algorithms for a fair distribution of financial resources over children and schools in the city of Amsterdam. Such algorithms allow decision makers to define undesirable machine behavior, such as discrimination in resource allocation. How AI will affect our society will very much depend on how well AI will be able to embrace, anchor, and enrich human values such as equality, justice, and dignity, and human diversity. Therefore, in all our projects, we value diversity and inclusion of data, people, perspectives, processes, and platforms. And in all our projects, we develop AI with interdisciplinary academic teams of scientists, and also in cooperation with governments and industries. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, we strive to involve citizens in the development, application, and testing of AI. If we want AI to work for all of us need to be involved in its design, development, and deployment. AI for all, or AI for good, cannot be without AI by all.